What's up, guys? We're at Night Like This. I'm Ryan.
My name's Evan.
And we're going to be talking to you guys about our song Home Away From Home, track number 8 off of our album Changes. And this song is a song we wrote around the fall time when we started making this album. And lyrically, it's about, well, I guess first I should say, when we were making this album, Evan was going to school in Ames, and I was living and working in Des Moines. So that kind of big reason why the album took a year to make is we only had the weekends to work on it. So I'd work all week, and Friday after work I would drive up to Ames and spend all weekend and work on the album. But this song, lyrically, was the idea of the drive. We both spent so much time driving to and from Ames and Des Moines, so we thought that was a cool concept we had in common. And so lyrically we go back and forth a lot in this song on who sings what and where, but it's just about the drive to and from Ames and the kind of thoughts that go through your mind during that time, and then with the title Home Away From Home being Ames, just kind of, I lived and worked in Des Moines, like I said, and every time I went to Ames it just felt like my second home. I loved it so much there and spent so much time there. Lyrically, my favorite line is the line, add another page to the story, in the first verse. And for me, that just means every weekend that I went to Ames, I just added another page to the story of making the album and just the awesome memories we had while doing it. So.
For me, this song means a lot to me because I went to school in Ames for 4 years, so that was a lot of driving back and forth. And then, like you said, he drove up every single weekend for 2 years making these two albums, EP and album. And so it was almost kind of like he was doing a like a master's degree almost, kind of for the 2 years. But a big reason why this is track number 8 is actually because the apartment in Ames was actually number 8, and the apartment that we recorded these last 2 albums in. And this song kind of hits me in the emotions, and I think it does for you as well.
Hits you in the feels.
Hits you in the feels. But I remember when my last day after I cleaned out the apartment I was leaving, I took a picture of that number 8, and I don't know, it really got me. But for this one, my favorite lyric is, despite the years, nothing has changed, the signs remain the same. And kind of what that means to me is, despite the years, the 4 years that I was driving back and forth, nothing has changed, the signs remain the same. And it's kind of like a hidden type thing where it's physically, nothing has changed, you're driving back and forth. You could take the drive my first year, and then take my drive the 4th year, and physically, the drive is exactly the same back and forth. There's nothing different about it. Speaking of which, the drive is about, depending on where you're at, around 45 minutes.
Yep.
But emotionally, obviously, it's very, very different, depending on what year I was in and where we were at when recording.
And then as far as the instruments go, this song was probably the song that got put together the fastest. We wrote this song, I guess the majority of it in like a day in the apartment in Ames, apartment number 8. And for me, it kind of has a Day to Remember influence, which is one of our favorite bands. And then we like to see where the song kind of fits on the album art, and for me this one definitely fits in the fall area. Like I said, we started recording the album in the fall, so when we started writing this song, and it just kind of has a fall vibe to it for me.
I completely agree. I'd put it in the fall category. Usually people go both fall and spring semesters at school, but I think fall tends to have more of a school vibe to it because that's when you start school. That's when we start recording, as I said. So I'd put it in the fall category as well.
And then last, probably my favorite instrumentation part on this song is the bridge. It's got almost every instrument we have on the album in the bridge. We've got both of us doing lead vocals, we've got 2 backing vocals, 2 electric guitars, 2 rhythms, cajon, synth, everything.
My favorite part of the song, instrumentally, would be the main riff, the dun 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 dun, just because it's very powerful and very offbeat. You don't generally hear that type of pattern in an acoustic song, so I think that makes it stick out for sure, just because of how powerful and different the vibe is.
Yeah, again, track number 8, Home Away From Home, off our album Changes. We'd love if you guys could check out the album and the song. We'll put in the description of the links where you can find the album and listen, and our social media links as well. Thanks so much for watching.
We'll see y'all later.
Is leading me away.